Hi everyone, welcome back to JavaScript 101, and in this video I'm going to be talking about data types. So I've written a bit of code here. You don't have to worry too much. All you have to know is that these are just things to output all the data types that we are going to be talking about in this video. So I'm going to run this code quickly here, and the first data type I'm going to be talking about is the number data type. So in your number data type you have your integers, which are your whole numbers like 5, and your floats, which are your decimal numbers. So other than your numbers, the number data type also has some special values, the first one being infinity. And in JavaScript, usually this value pops up if you do a division by 0. So for example, if you have 1 divided by 0, you will actually get the infinity value here. So the next special value, you have something called any n, which is not a number, and this usually pops up if you have like an operation that involves a number and JavaScript just cannot evaluate it. Like for example, string, you divide it by 43, you will get not a number. And another special function of this not a number is that if it is involved in an operation, for instance 1 plus not a number, you will actually evaluate not a number. The same thing goes for like multiplications or your subtractions or your divisions. It will always give you any n here. So that is your number data type. So the next data type we can talk about is your boolean. This is very simple. It has two values, true or false, and it's always in lowercase, so you just type out true for true, false for false. So the next one we're going to be talking about is strings. So these are just your text, and you can create your strings using single quotes or you can use double quotes. It's good practice to stick to one. If you're using single quotes, always use single quotes. If you use double quotes, always use double quotes. So the last two data types I'm going to be talking about is your null data type here and your undefined. And if you have not done any JavaScript before, you might look at it and think that it is the same thing, but it is actually not. So you have your null data type, which basically shows a value of no value. So if you want a variable that says there's no value, use null. And then undefined just means something is undefined. And we're going to get a better understanding of this data type in the next video, where we'll be talking about variables. So if you like this content, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for your notifications, and I'll see you in the next video where we will be talking about variables. So I'll see you then.